Hello friends, welcome to my channel Super Amazing Tips. But first of all, I would like to urge all of you who are coming first time to my channel to please like, subscribe and share. Please click on the red button on your screens so that whenever my new video comes you may have a view of that. Thank you. Coming on to the very fascinating facts about the Eiffel Tower. The first point says that the Eiffel Tower is one of the most visited attractions in Paris, welcoming almost 7 million visitors per year. Opened about 130 years ago. Second point, the tower was completed on March of 31st, 1889. The tower was the world's tallest man-made structure for 41 years until the completion of the Chrysler building in New York in 1930. Its construction took 2 years, 2 months and 5 days. 180 years fewer than Paris' other attraction Notre Dame. It is 324 meters tall, including the antennas, and weighs 10,100 tons, which is a very huge amount. During cold weather, the tower shrinks by about 6 inches, and the tower sways around 6 to 7 centimeters, about 2 to 3 inches in the wind. Third point says that it was the tallest structure in France until the construction of a military transmitter in the town of Sisac in 1973. The Millau Viaduct, completed in 2004, is also taller at 343 meters. Fourth point, the tower comprises 18,000 metallic parts joined together by 2.5 million rivets. The names of 72 engineers, scientists and mathematicians are engraved on the side of the tower, each of whom contributed to its construction. Fifth, it is possible to climb to the top, but there are 1665 steps. Most people take the lift, and it costs 19 euros to take the lift to the top. The lift travels a combined distance of 1 lakh 3,000 kilometers a year, 2.5 times the circumference of our Mother Earth. Sixth, Sir Gustave Eiffel, the engineer and architect behind the tower, was also involved in a disastrous attempt by the French to build a canal in Panama, and his reputation was badly damaged by the failure of the venture. Eiffel also designed interior elements of the Statue of Liberty. Sir Gustave Eiffel kept a small apartment of the third floor for entertaining friends. It is now open to the public. He died while listening to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Seventh, repainting the tower, which happens every 7 years, requires 60 tons of paint. There are 20,000 light bulbs used on the Eiffel Tower to make it sparkle every night. Seventh point, repainting the tower, which happens every 7 years, requires 60 tons of paint, and there are 20,000 light bulbs used on the Eiffel Tower to make it sparkle every night. Eighth, since its opening, more than 250 million people have visited the tower. Today, the tower welcomes almost 7 million people a year, making it the most visited paid for monument in the world. The majority of visitors, among which 10.4% are French, following by Italy and Spain 8.1% each, USA 7.9% nearly, Britain 7.4%, Germany 5.8% and Brazil 5.5% approximately. Point 9. The tower played a part in the Allied victory at the First Battle of the Marne in 1914. One of its transmitters jammed German radio communications, hindering their advance. It was originally intended to stand for 20 years before being dismantled, but it's used as a wireless telegraph transmitter in cases such as the above meant it was allowed to stay. During the German occupation, the tower's lift cables were cut and the tower closed to the public. Nazi soldiers then attempted to attach a swastika to the top, but it was so large that it blew away and had to be replaced with a smaller one. In 1944, as the Allies approached Paris, Hitler ordered Dietrich von Scholitz, the military governor of Paris, to demolish the tower along with other parts of the city. The general refused. In 1960, Charles de Gaulle proposed temporarily dismantling the tower and sending it to Montreal for expo. The plan was rejected. 10th point. The tower was the main exhibit at 1889 Exposition Universelle World's Fair, held to commemorate the centennial of the French Revolution. 11th. There are a number of other replicas around the world, including one in Las Vegas and one at the window of the World Theme Park in Shenzhen, China. One attendee at the 1889 World's Fair was Sir John Bickerstaff, mayor of Blackpool. So impressed was he at the new attraction that he has a similar tower built on the English seafront. The tower appears in the 1985 Bond film A View to a Kill. There is a scene in the Jules Verne restaurant and a fight in the stairway. 12th point. In 1905, a local newspaper organized a stair climbing championship at the tower. A.M. Forrester won, taking 3 minutes and 12 seconds to reach the second level. Semolina Pilchard climbs the Eiffel Tower in the Beatles song I Am the Walrus. Pierre Labrick cycled down the stairs of the tower in 1923. He won a bet but was arrested by local police. A number of aviators have flown an aircraft under the arches of the tower. In 1926, Leon Collet was killed after a failed attempt. 13 point. French car manufacturer Citroën used the tower as a giant billboard between 1925 and 1934. The company name was emblazoned on the tower using 250,000 light bulbs and was recorded as the world's biggest advertisement by the Guinness Book of Records. 14. Victor Lustig, a con artist, sold the tower for scrap metal on 2 separate occasions. 15th. The Eiffel Tower and Margaret Thatcher shared the same nickname, La Dame de Fer, the Iron Lady. In 2008, a woman with an object fetish married the Eiffel Tower, changing her name to Erika Latour Eiffel in honor of her partner. 16th, and the last point is that to mark the 125th anniversary of the Eiffel Tower's completion, the British Virgin Islands launched a special tower shaped $10 coin. So these were all the amazing and fascinating points our all loved Eiffel Tower. So friends, I urge you all to please like, subscribe and share my channel Super Amazing Tips, and please click on the red button. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.